What's up, guys? Blade Master here, going to be bringing you yet another round 2 battle from the Big Blade Balance tournament. This is going to be super duper special. It's fought between Gril from the SH clan versus mikwe. Mikwe in the first round picked Galatia and won against the Dorner. But Grill, on the other hand, he got a bye for the first round because it was just taking too much time and his opponent wasn't really showing up. So he got a bye, and I asked people who got a bye to pick a faction to be removed. Very sportsmanlike for him to pick Macedon to be removed. Very, very powerful faction to be that he just chose to remove for his bye. So let's see what he's picked for round 2. Suebi. And if there's one thing that I know the SH clan excels in, it's Suebi use. Trimalchio is part of the SH clan as well, or he maybe was part of the SH clan. In any case, Grill and Trimalchio play a lot together, and they like to perfect a Suebi strategy, and a Suebi strategy that can be applicable under many different circumstances. This circumstance in particular is against a barbarian sword rush. Mikwe has picked Arverni, which is a pretty powerful second round pick. It's not the most powerful barbarian build, but it is a solid pick to pick for your second round, just like Suebi. But here we go. Whoa! Already you can see 3 Gallic Hunters brought by Mikwe. A lot of money being put into these guys, and they're taking shots against the Noble Riders, getting 3 kills already. He's using quick reload on them. They have 150 range, but without any support, that is wow, that is very questionable. He's lost around 450 times 3 is 1300, something like 14 450 445 fuck 90 135 13 1350. Holy shit, that took me way too long to calculate. He's lost 1350 talents right down the drain in the opening stages of combat, getting around 5 kills on Noble Horse and 6 kills on Mercenary Germanic Scout Riders. That is very, very questionable, and that's basically one Oathsworn lost for hardly any kills. He's spread his army across a wide amount of territory, trying to cover as many of the forests, and that's a good idea, but it's just that you need to support them, and the heavy horse support was far, far too late. Let's see, 1 Germanic Scout Rider, a Noble Rider, a Berserker, a Wardnas Spear, and a Kimbri Bowwoman brought on either flank, I would assume. And you can see 4 total Spear Levy, behind them 4 Bloodsworn, another Berserker, and a final Wardnas Spear General, Ariovistus. And that makes for a Suebi army that is very, very powerful in its own right. We could see 3 longbow hunters that got Gallic hunters that got destroyed. Celtic Slinger here, another Celtic Slinger there. We can see some Levy Freemen, and I kind of understand why he's chosen to spread his army across like this. It means that if he packs his army in, then it would be very easy for Suebi to just surround and swarm, and with fast charge it would be very hard for him to pull back. On the other hand, if he segregates his army like this, at the most of an Ariovistus fast charge will hit one section of the army, and that means potentially like 3/4 of the army will not be susceptible to that very powerful charge. Bloodsworn, if they don't get their fast charge and pride on against the most important units, they will be basically useless, I suspect. But the Wardnas Spears is really the unit that makes all the difference for Suebi in general, and especially Suebi under this tournament's rules, which have a max 8 of melee infantry. So max 8 melee infantry affects Arverni a lot more than Suebi. Suebi have the ability to bring very powerful spears in the Wardnas Spears, whereas Arverni, they rely on their chosen swordsmen and Oathsworn. And when you can bring a max 8 of them, then they become significantly less powerful, especially against an army like Suebi. Wardnas Spear here just destroying the Levy Freeman. They're taking some damage. If they can kill off this Levy Freeman, if it routs before this chosen swordsman gets its charge, then it'll be good. They don't get the charge. The Wardnas Spears don't get a second charge on the chosen swordsman, and that's a big deal because the chosen swordsman really, the Wardnas Spear really require a proper charge to make themselves completely useful. They probably will die to this chosen swordsman, but smartly enough, bringing Berserker here and just helping finishing off this chosen swordsman with their frenzy and headhunt. They're going to get a lot of kills. They did pass through their own men and in through the woods, so their charge was sort of dissipated. But here we can see fast charge being popped on a lot of units. He's making use of the first phase of fast charge. Look at the speed of these units. It's going to be very tough for mikwe to run away. He should be using some of his heavy horse as a last ditch option, but right now it seems like he's got enough ground between him and between him and the Suebi counterparts. But it looks like his Oathstone might be susceptible to the charge here. He's killing off the Warden Spear, and the Warden Spear really hasn't done much. The Berserker though is killing off the Chosen Swordsman. He's coming in with an Oathstone here to help out. That's actually a smart move from mikwe. The war dogs, the two war dogs that mikwe brought, could be very, very influential here. The noble horse just got a beautiful rear charge onto the Oathstone, pinning them down, and the Bloodsworn got kind of a decent charge with their 53 charge bonus. Even a half decent charge would do decent. Would do pretty well. The Chosen Swordsman, they've got a double XP chevron. They started off with a single XP chevron. They're already shaken. They're losing current combat. I wouldn't be surprised if they've been attacked in the rear. Now Berserker is coming in. Still fast charge on, but it doesn't. What? That's weird. Berserker is... there we go. The fast charge is just about dissipated. And now mikwe is attacking with the main body. The Spear Levy are dying. The Bloodsworn are going to be relatively useless, especially against Chosen Swordsmen. So that is very interesting now. Gril has chosen to keep a contingent off, away from his main army. And very isolated engagements here. That is going to favor the Suebi more than Arverni. Heavy Horse here dying to Spear Levy. Spear Levy, beautiful units against enemy cavalry. Look at how quickly they're getting kills on cavalry. Oathstone here, losing so many men. The Bloodsworn, 27 kills, about to get a single XP chevron. Berserker still doing really well. This Berserker is still going berserk, 46 men left. Very deadly unit now. Because all of the... But, if they get one javelin volley, they're going to be pretty much useless. Bloodsworn here, got a charge in, 69 kills, but the Oathstone and Chosen Swordsman are going to kill them off. Heavy Horse here pulling away, got a good charge on the Bloodsworn, smartly done there, got 42 kills. And cavalry countertactics popped by Gril, but the Heavy Horse, returned relatively unscathed. Relatively being the operative word there. Bloodsworn here just took a charge from Heavy Horse, going to lose a lot of men. And, just slowly but steadily killing off the Bloodsworn. That is destroying a lot of numbers in the Suebi. The Warden Spears really have to make their presence felt now. But look at these sort of isolated engagements are not really what the Arverni want. They're very important Chosen Swordsman units getting ganged up on, getting charged at by Noble Riders, and then the Bloodsworn coming in. And now the Warden Spear and Berserkers can come in, and they don't need to be afraid of enemy javelins because they have a very clear isolated target to engage. Maybe this Levy Freeman, if it fires a javelin volley into the rear of that Berserker, it can pay itself off like 3 times over. The Heavy Horse going to charge into Noble Riders. Noble Riders playing more of a tactical role in preventing enemy Heavy Horse from just charging the very susceptible flanks. Instead, the Heavy Horse charged into Bloodsworn, which are good units for them to charge in, but it's, they'd want to charge into Berserkers and kill them off quickly, or maybe the Warden Spears or something like that. Although Warden Spears arguably not the greatest idea to charge in with Heavy Horse. Oathstone here taking damage from Kimbri Bowmen. Cannot underestimate Kimbri Bowmen. Why do they have 175 range? I thought I turned on... fuck, there might be a little bit of decent. Fuck! Because I still have the secret, blade balance secret thing turned on. Shit. But anyways, I don't think there's too much decent. The Heavy Horse here destroying the Spear Levy. And Kimbri Bowmen running away. Heavy Horse... They've made their presence felt. I mean, this is such a tough battle to keep track of, because look at this. I need to zoom out this much for me to know exactly what's going on. But the gist of it is there are isolated pockets of Chosen Swordsmen that are being ganged up on and destroyed by the Suebi forces. That Levy Freeman clearly did not get a javelin volley off on the Berserker, and the Spear Levy here dying. It looks like this is a huge threat for Arverni to overcome. I was about to say that Arverni might win it, but look at this. You have a Heavy Horse that's gotten caught by Berserkers and Bloodsworn. You have this Berserker here that's going berserk, killing off the Chosen Swordsman. Heavy Horse are doing well. They're hitting the Kimbri Bowmen, getting some kills. He's using Unity of the Tribes here. Should use Frenzy Charge so that they can kill as many of the Kimbri Bows as possible. But it is not looking too good. He has Chosen Swordsman at 77 men, an Oathstone General at 106, and a Crucial Heavy Horse at 46. But on the other hand, we have 2 Warden Spears and some more, and a full strength Berserker. That's just really insurmountable odds, I think. One Warden Aspire charge into the Chosen Swordsman will kill them off. Sure, the Old Sworn will do very well against the units that are remaining, but it's going to be one of those cases where Suebi just swarms in through numbers. Noble Red is again going to be pretty crucial in warding off the Heavy Horse. Heavy Horse trying to chase them off, but looks like the Kimri bows are making use of their double-handed spear, which gives them 30 bonus versus cavalry. Getting that single XP Chevron, very dangerous units. Love those units. A bit of desync here. The Heavy Horse is obviously dead. Germanic Scout Riders killing off the retreating Celtic Slingers again, making their presence felt. Double XP Chevron, very very cost effective units, possibly the best javelin cavalry unit in the game, and that special mention requires them to be the recipient of yet another Blade Master screenshot, especially this dude with the really fucked up neck. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward case of Suebi swarming, the Suebi swarm. Berserkers here going berserk against the enemy Old Swarm, going to get a lot of kills on the charge. They were exhausted, but that once they're berserk, it doesn't matter. They're going to go back to fresh. They do lose a lot of men here, and that's because of the Old Sworn with their headhunt. They're going to do get a lot of kills. But the Old Sworn here wavering, army losses. Berserkers just going berserk, and the Chosen Swordsman not going to do enough. Well played to Gril. This was a fun game to watch, and I'm sorry if I didn't really do this battle justice, because it was unexpectedly over such a massive area of the map that I didn't zoom out enough to see all the engagements, and very isolated engagements. Quite a weird battle there that progressed, but entertaining nonetheless. Thank you to Gril for sending this, and very good use of one of his Germanic Scout Riders. The Noble Riders, while it might seem that they didn't get many kills, they were there for much more of a tactical purpose. Preventing Heavy Horse, like I said, maybe getting getting a cheeky charge, like they did. They got quite a few cheeky charges on the Old Sworn and let their Blood Sworn do much better and their Berserkers do better. So yeah, fun game to watch. Gril moves on to round 3, and well played to him. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and stay tuned for more. Peace.